Hey guys, today on the channel we'll be doing the 2,000 round review on the PSA Jakl. Let's go ahead and take some shots with her. Empty. So, just as a understatement or a statement to you all, we did receive this gun from PSA approximately 2 years ago. We told them, hey, we're going to be doing a long-term review on it because at that time being, it really hadn't been done yet. There's been a few people that's had a long-term review on the PSA Jakl, but I can say this right here is our 2,000 round review on it. We've had 2,000 rounds downrange now with this PSA Jakl here. It is the 13.7 inch barrel, pin and welded with the chemo flash hider on it, and it kind of is the not second gen but modified 0.2 PSA Jakl, because it does have the different charging handle than the one it did come with, or than the original ones did. But this is, you know, one of the ask first PSA Jakls. I mean, you can tell by the stocks and all that on it, but as you can see, it is a good shooting rifle. So one thing that everybody did take in consideration with these guns that some people was having problems with was the pins here popping out. There are multiple pins throughout this, or multiple screws throughout it, and we keep checking the tension on them, everything like that. And we've not had a single problem one out of the tension. Also as well, talking about the accuracy with this gun. You know, we checked the accuracy when we first got it. It was right at a 1.75 2 MOA with just normal ammunition, 55 grain. This is a 1 in 7 twist, so you know we could possibly get it to probably about a 1.2 or a 1.25, if not a 1 MOA gun with match grade ammunition. So you know it's told the tape, and I mean it's lasted a very good amount for us. You know, 2,000 rounds steel in a turn is not just a drop in the bucket for some you know, some rifle systems, whatever else, but at least it gives me a good idea of this thing was actually built to last. So take that as you may. Let's go ahead and load in another mag and charge it. Let's go back to town. Thank you to Sonoran Desert Institute for sponsoring today's video. Sonoran Desert Institute is an online accredited college that will teach you the ins and outs of being a gunsmith. Not only that, but they will also work around your schedule. Sonoran Desert Institute will send you everything you need to know about being a gunsmith and has multiple online classes that are pretty interesting. So, that being said, if you'd like to check them out, use the link in the description below or check them out at sdi.edu/golden. So once again, thank you to Sonoran Desert Institute for sponsoring today's video. So, as you all know, the PSA Jakl is a long stroke piston system, meaning it's just kind of like an AK-47. Long stroke piston system. That piston's also attached to the bolt carrier group itself. It's coming back one, and it does make for a very pleasant shooting experience here. So in turn, whenever you're actually shooting this thing, it feels like it's coming back into, and just kind of like mowing like a boat or rowing like a boat in the ocean. It's not actually very violent, coming up, snapping, whatever else. So it is a good, pleasant shooting experience. You know, is it my favorite? No, not really. I've had some flatter shooting DI systems. That 6 Spear LT probably still to this day is the flattest shooting 5.56 I've ever shot, and it was 11.5 inch barrel. And I did enjoy its recoil pulse better, but this right here is a very, very nice experience while shooting it. It's not something that, you know, it feels like somebody's punching your shoulder every single time. It's just a very smooth, like you can feel it coming back every single time, which I do enjoy about it. Once again, you know, they made these 13.7 inch barrels, 12.5, 11.5. You know, this one right here is my favorite though, so it, you know, dodged the NFA where it was a 13.5 pin and welded, but also, you know, a decently compact rifle system. So it was nice. Plus two, you have the under folder on it, or side folding on it, so you could fold it up and shoot it like this right here. It does lock in a little bit. It is just a little bit loose, don't get me wrong, but at the still same time you could fold it up. So for how much it is, I still think that PSA done a very great job with them. Like I said, some people did have tension issues on the screws. I think they fixed that once it started coming out a little bit, that hey, you know, some screws are backing off. Maybe they use a little bit more Loctite. Maybe they use stronger screws, I'm not sure, but we've never had a single problem with this one here. And it is a good looking rifle, don't get me wrong. I mean, the way everything's built with it, I think they did do a good job with it. So not only that, we did change it out to have an ambidextrous safety on it, but otherwise than that, still same everything in here. Still same trigger, same bolt carrier group, same bolt, same barrel, same everything. There's not a single thing. And then, you know, we obviously add an optic and a different grip, but otherwise than that, everything on here is still exactly the same as it did come from factory. So go ahead and load it up again. So as you can see as well, that piston system, we're not getting much gas back into the face. We have it with an adjustable gas system up here. We have it perfectly adjusted to the gas for this 55 grain, just range ammunition. Obviously, we don't have a suppressor on it, but we're still not getting much gas back to the face, which is good to see. You know, I can still breathe and I don't feel nothing coming into my lungs or anything else, so that's nice to see. But, you know, overall, I do think that PSA did do a pretty good job building this rifle. You know, they've got the Gen 2 Jakl coming out sometime either this year or next year. I'm not really for certain, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'm interested to see how well that ends up coming out. You know, we've shot 3 mags pretty quickly here, and obviously I'm still gripping onto it. I can feel a little bit of warmth, but it's not heating up to so severe to where I can't even hold it. And as you can see there, we're actually taking some pretty quick shots with this. We're back here at 40 yards, and we're hitting them man-sized targets every single time, which, I mean, you know, that's not, you know, oh, wow. But, you know, it's still something to say, especially in that quick cadence like we're doing. Like I said, you can still feel it rolling like a boat in the ocean. And plus, too, the biggest selling point to me with these PSA Jakls was that long stroke piston system, obviously just because reliability, no gas back to the face, but also that side charging handle. I do like it to where, you know, I don't have to go back here to rack one into it. I can come up here and rack it if I need to, or whenever I'm taking it, you know, from a normal loading mag into it and dropping it with the paddle mag release, just like always. So, you know, that's how I operate my guns. But still, whenever you're on a drop bolt and you want to throw a mag in there real quick and rack it, I mean, it's in about the perfect place. It's just right where I need it to be. From here, come back, rack it. It's not way back here like on one of the IWI, what's it called? The IWI Galils. It's up here to where it's not real far back here. You don't have to worry about getting a bad angle on it. I mean, you can charge it real quick, get right back in the fight. So let's go ahead and shoot these rounds. There we go. So once again, that recoil, like you can see in this sight right here while I'm shooting, while you're paying attention, you can see that sight come up, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down. It's coming right back to where you need it to. It's not, you know, coming way out of the system, so it's not a violent shooting experience. It's, like I said, a very pleasant shooting experience, and I do like it. We got one more mag loaded up here today, so this puts us a little bit over the 2,000 rounds, and you can see it's still doing great. So to end it out, let's go ahead and rack it. There we go, and let's go to town. Getting a little hot on the snow, boys. Empty. Yeah, she got a little bit hotter on the collar right there on that last, and I had to let go of that C-clap grip and just go to a straight Global War on Terror grip on her, I guess is what you could say. But all in all, my final thoughts on the PSA Jakl Gen 1 per se. I think that it is a good rifle, especially for the money, and I think that if you want to buy a rifle, you know, you've got an AR at the house, you've got an AK at the house, I want something different. I'm wanting, instead of chocolate or vanilla, I'm wanting strawberry today. You know what I mean? This is something different to hit that. I'm wanting something different for an AR system to where I think that you will really enjoy it. Like I said, I think PSA done a great job with that long stroke piston system. They've been very reliable, and truthfully speaking, you know, we've cleaned this gun a good amount, and we've only had 2 fairs with this gun within 2,000 rounds. 2 fairs with 2,000 rounds, that's very reliable. I mean, you can see in some of our meltdowns, which I know that's a whole different story. That's us running the gun, you know, running hard and putting it up wet per se, but you know, there's some of them guns, some of them high-end guns even, that we're running them meltdowns that's still choking around, you know, 300-400 round mark and having at least a failure or two then, and that shouldn't really happen. But you know, 2,000 rounds, cleaning the gun regularly like you should be doing, and only 2 failures throughout the 2,000 rounds. No issues with the screws on the side of it, no issues anywhere else. Gun still has a great bore to it, still very accurate. You know, obviously barrel's not shot out, but I think that the PSA Jakl is a good gun for the I want something different crowd. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing. If you have any questions or comments on the PSA Jakl, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But once again, thank you to PSA for sending this to us so long ago. Now, we've had it for a while now, boys, but I think that the audience would enjoy an actual long-term review than rather just sit out here and shoot, you know, 500 rounds or 1,000 rounds, give our opinions on it. So, hope y'all liked the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if y'all have, once again, any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. Thank y'all for viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.